Hello Harley, how are we doing? Hello Yorkshire Railway Adventures. Just thought I'd come and have a vintage U18C. I just thought I'd come and have an hour or so out somewhere out, you know. I'll be honest with you, I was just bored at home. Don't usually bother on a Sunday, but I was just bored to tears, so I thought, sod it. I'll come and sit here. It's been raining most of the day, but hello from Indonesia, a vintage U18C. Excellent. Oh, there'll be some along soon, I'm sure. They won't be a right lot with it being a Sunday, but you know, it's just something to do, really. To be honest with you, I just thought I'd have 2 hours here. I'm actually waiting for a parcel from Amazon now. I had to come out and get it, so I thought I'd come here first and do a couple of hours and then go and collect my parcel. It's not actually arrived yet. It's due today. Yes, old Mac is back. This is the West Coast Main Line at Preston. Slightly different angle than what I normally have it on. I'm in a different position. Tried to dodge the wind because it's very windy. You can see there's a bit of movement on the camera, unfortunately. That's the high winds that are shaking the fence I've got it attached to, which is a bit rubbish, but there's no I can do. The sun is out and the sky is blue at the moment, so it's not bad. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also subscribe to Train Spotter Harley, who's in the chat. He's got a good channel. He also films videos around this area, Train Spotter Harley. So if you subscribe to him, you'll see videos on the East Lancs line, if you know what I mean. So I'm not expecting a right lot of trains. There'll be something along. So that line goes to, correct, it does. It goes from Glasgow to London Euston. It's pointing in the direction of Glasgow at the moment. Is the camera? It's pointing north. I usually point it south, but I thought I'll have a change today, and I'm on a different fence because I've just tried to get away from wind a bit, even though I have got windproof mics, but they don't get rid of everything, you know. Don't know how well you can hear my voice, but it should be coming through okay. Amazing, it's I didn't think the weather would be like this. At 3 o'clock it was raining. It was raining quite hard at 3 o'clock. Yeah, correct, old Mackie is back. The leaves will soon be on the line. Yeah, you're right there, especially around here because there's loads of trees around here. It's funny, I haven't seen the cleaning train for ages, but it'll be back out soon. It used to be, last year it were up and down all the time, the railhead cleaner, but I haven't seen it yet this year. You know, typical. As soon as I put camera up, nothing comes through. But there's things due to come, I'm sure. forget to double tap the screen to like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, it's totally free. It makes it worthwhile, you know what I mean? Don't forget to subscribe to each other. What it's all about. There's something coming on the up fast. On the up fast line, which is the line farthest from the screen. Yes, Dave Shaw, there's one due any second. It is the 1M14, which is the Avanti West Coast Class 390 going to London Euston. It's coming up the right hand line now, not the one on the corner, the main line. That's the East Lancs line that's petering off to the right. Here it comes now, it's coming up here in top left hand corner of the screen. Pendolino Class 390. On its way to London Euston. Hello Tom, how are we doing? How's it going, Tom? Correct. That's what it's been pretty much mainly rain here. But I looked at forecast and it said rain until 3 o'clock, then sunshine. Well, it didn't stop raining until about 3:30, but now we have got the sunshine. But it is windy, which is a bit annoying, because it keeps shaking this fence that I've got my camera attached to. Usually pretty solid fences, isn't it? I understand why it's got that vibration on it, but it does. From the wind. Which there's nothing I can do about that. Parts here when it was raining. I got here and it was still raining. Hello Oakley, how are we doing? How's it going, Oakley? Hello Javad and Iran, welcome back here again. Good morning. Well, you must be in America, I would guess, saying good morning. I'm guessing you're in the States. Get Kentucky, yeah, I thought so. Well, I thought you were in the States when you said good morning. It's 20 past 4 in the afternoon here. Don't forget, right, we've got another Pendolino coming. Hello, Abdullah. Hello, Abdullah. How are we doing? I couldn't speak because of a train passing. You know, this is when a train comes past, I always keep my mouth shut. I don't really have a favourite local. You know, they're all, to be fair, all today's modern trains are not like they used to be. God, that camera's vibrating at wind. Just sorting that out somehow. Doesn't usually vibrate that much. Excellent, Abdullah. Do steam train? Yeah, very often. Hello, Ombra Hema. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name, but I presume you're Russian. How's it going? Yeah, steam trains do operate on this route quite a lot. You know, weekend. Well, in this area, I've said much. It tends to be sometimes on a Saturday and sometimes on a Wednesday night. Quite a lot of rail tours. Now, hello, Rajesh Rajani. Yeah, we're in the United Kingdom, the UK. Hello, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hello, Chris. How are we doing? I bet you've not been out with a drone today. Rajesh Rajani. No, I'm in the UK. Can't see me ever getting to India, but you never know. If I win lottery, I'll do a world tour. Yeah, it's windy here. Very windy. You can see the camera getting blown in wind now. Hello, Diego. How are we doing? Has Oakley, has the steam train come through yet? No, there's no steam trains coming through today. Jeanette's having her nanny nap. Excellent. Hello, Ishmael. How are we doing? How's it going, Ishmael? Ishmael said hi. How are we doing? Hello, totally not the champion. How are we doing? How's it going, totally not the champion? Don't forget, like and subscribe. Double tap the screen and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything but makes it worthwhile. Hello, DRS Zone. How are we doing? God, this wind's horrendous. No, there's actually a jet plane going over at the moment. I don't know if you can hear that. But yeah, there is a road right in front of the camera. If you look, you can see the bridge. That's quite a busy road. But yeah, I'm not far from M6. I'm about a mile away. Yeah, I haven't seen that many really DRS since 4 o'clock. We've seen about 5. It's a bit quiet on a Sunday. Hello, Kane and Jones. How we doing? Hello, Zonik. Or how we doing? Can't really pronounce your name, but hello there. Zoniko. That's best I can honor. Zomenko. Honor Zomenko. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I'm going to get out in a minute and try and just tighten that bracket up. It's annoying me, is that camera vibrating at wind. Can't think why it's doing that. I mean, my bracket is on, it's absolutely solid as a rock. It's not a flimsy affair. Yes. Hit the like button and share the stream and subscribe and do whatever you want. $211 people in. That's what we want. Hello, Nialga. How are we doing? Hello, Kieran. How are we doing? There's a train on its way and it's on the up. It's on the down fast line. I don't know what it is. I'll tell you. It's IC56, which is to northern Manchester International Airport to Blackpool North. That's the next train through on the down fast, which is second track in from Camera if you ignore the sidings to the right. Hello, Railway Expeditions UK. Hello from Somerset. Hello, Satish Mishra. Yes, I'm in the UK. Hello, Kane and Jones. You're at the Great Central Railway. Excellent. Train is going to the Lake District from Manchester Airport. It's going to either Barrow-in-Furness or Windermere. I don't know which because I didn't check, but I'll tell you in a second. I've got the diagrams on my iPad at the side of me. It's going to Barrow-in-Furness. Is that one that's just gone past? Hello, Abdullah. How are we doing? Time are we on now? We're on 16:30. Preston to London Euston. That must have gone. London Euston to Carlisle next. Oh good lord. I don't know what after that. Like I say, it's unfortunately it's a little bit quiet some days. Hello Train Games, how are we doing? Satish Mishra, no I've never been to India. Hello Marel Capana, I don't know, I can't say your name, but hello there. Hello Train Games, hello Mark Moore. Anything good yet, gentlemen? No, I'm afraid not, and to be fair, I think it's just passenger trains, there's nothing good due on a Sunday. I'm only sat here because, to be honest with you, I was just bored at home and I had to go out and do an errand or two, so I thought I'd sit here for an hour or two, like you do. I just wish it were a little less windy. It's absolutely howling is the wind, you know, it's whistling through the trees. Hello, AGR. V off the cantonary. Right, got you. V off the cantonary. Speed limit through here on the fourth track is 110. The fourth track is the fourth track from the camera, and the next track next to it is 95, and the two tracks nearest to the camera are 75. Tab message has been out for review. Abdullah, I am so sick. So God, I had a feeling that Abdullah were going to be a pain. I just knew it. So we're going to get rid of you. Off you go. I could tell the way you were talking, or he or she were talking, that they were going to become a nuisance, and I wasn't wrong. Yeah, AGR, wire cable tension, got you. Yeah, I just knew. I knew when they came in 5 minutes ago. I could tell through what they were saying that they were going to be a pain. You just know it, Chris. You know the ones. Hello, Daryl Slynn. How are we doing? Hello, GWRXYZ. Well, this is where I usually am, but I'm pointing a different way on a slightly different angle and everything. And the sun is shining, correct? But it's a bit quiet at the moment. I've got the diagrams to my left here on an iPad. The next train through is the 1S72, which is... It's another Pendolino coming, making its way towards us. 1S72, which is going to... I'll tell you where it's going. Obviously it's come from London Euston, they all do. It's going... Oh, it's only going as far as Carlisle, this one, for some reason. London Euston to Carlisle. It's thundering its way towards us. Double tap the screen and subscribe, correct. Sunset time in the UK tonight is about 8 minutes past 8 PM. That is just a guess, but the only reason I'm guessing at that is because I remember looking the other day, and about 3 days ago, and it was 8:12 sunset, so I reckon it's going to be about 8 minutes past 8, based on the fact that it tends to drop back a couple of minutes every day. The dark nights are coming fast. Winter will soon be here. This time in 2 months I will not be sat here at this time because it'll be pitch black. Oh yeah, it's night there where you are. What time is it there where you are? Let me guess. I think it's about 9:34 PM where you are. That's my guess. Am I wrong? 231 people watching this stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe and double tap the screen. 249. God, I wish I could stop that wind vibrating my camera. It's irritating me. The bracket I use is absolutely solid. You know what I mean? It's a really good quality bracket. It's not a plastic flimsy thing. It's a stainless steel bracket. It holds like iron, so it must be the whole fence that's vibrating. "9:05 PM, right. I went far out. Old Mackie's back, yeah, wildlife. Well, I've seen lots of squirrels here. I've seen, and every now and then a deer will run across road because I'm on a cul-de-sac lane here. Obviously you can't see it, but I'm facing down a cul-de-sac lane. It's a dead end, and every now and then, when I say every now and then, I don't mean every day, but past 2 or 3 times over past 4 at night, a deer will jump out of one bush across the road and jump into other bush. We've got cows as well, but they're not wildlife really, are they? Plenty of cows. Thankfully they don't move that much. Hello though, Nikhil Arana Vlogs, how are we doing? Northern Railway fans, hi there. What a way to spend your Sunday afternoon. And here comes the Pendolino going to Carlisle. Yes, that was an Avanti West Coast Class 390 going to Carlisle. One of the 390s that I thought, one of the Class 390s that I was under the impression that were getting phased out, but they're not. They're all getting refurbed. And it's the Voyagers that are getting scrapped. Which we don't get up here anyway, Voyagers. Abdul Kareem, Pakistan time is 8:37. Hi bro, how are you? What you are from? Yeah, I'm in the UK, me, at the moment. Hello, train spotting hero. Yeah, I'm just outside of Preston on the West Coast Main Line. Don't forget, subscribe, double tap the screen. It's free and it makes it worthwhile. Sunjay Devi Pujak, question mark. You're going to be a nuisance, aren't you? I can feel it. Indian Railway, great railway. Oh, it is, you're right there, Satish Mishra. I watch loads of videos on YouTube about Indian Railway, and I also subscribe to lots of Indian Railway channels. The one that I watch the most is called BD, I think it's called BD Railways, I think, or something like that. He's a real big Indian YouTuber on railways. BD Rail, founder of BD Railways. He's got 750,000 subscribers. He's really big, and I watch loads of his videos. I've watched loads of documentaries on Indian Railway. Loads. It just amazes me how they run all them trains like they do, in such a haphazard way as well. You know what I mean? It's amazing. You know, people wandering around on track and animals and stuff. God, you know, it just amazes me how it all keeps going. If you wandered on our tracks, you get fined £1,000. Yes, Indian Railway is very nice. It is, yeah. It's a unique thing, that's for sure. I like the Indian Railway, and I also like the Japanese Shinkansen. That's excellent. Shinkansen Railway, that is probably the most professionally run railway in the world, is the Shinkansen. Hello, Anna Celia Frischas. How are we doing? Hello, Danavaf Suresh. Yes, I'm in the United Kingdom. In the United Kingdom. In Lancashire. Near Preston on the West Coast Main Line. And amazingly, the weather is okay. Because it's been terrible all day. Hello, Manjuje Rakumar. How are we doing? Manjuje Rakumar. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right, but it's a difficult one. Is that a Q in front of a J? But hello there. What's next on coming? The next train coming is 1N6 IN61, which is going to be going to Blackpool North, which it is. Northern service from Manchester Airport to Blackpool North. I'll be passing soon. That's a 1N61. Like I said, there's not a lot on a Sunday, but I'll be back tomorrow at some time when it's a bit busier, but I'm going to find some different locations. You know, you just can't, you've got to be careful how far you go gallivanting about though, because you know, it soon mounts up, you know, the cost of fuel and stuff, so you've got to be mindful. It's a shame you couldn't see the bridge in the distance. There's two bridges. There's one that you can see nearest to the camera, and if you look under that one, there's another bridge, and that other bridge has trains running over it. I can see it from here, and it actually has trains running over the bridge, over the track. That's the East Lancs line that goes to Blackburn, Clitheroe and all that lot. Hello Tom, how are we doing? Welcome to Tom. Yes, India's going to start the bullet train. Excellent. They're going to have to do something with the rails, that's for sure. They certainly couldn't run a bullet train on them rails. I mean, the Van der Bharat is heavily thwarted because of the poor infrastructure. Hello Eric Griffin, how are we doing? Welcome back. You know, they need to sort the rails out just to get that Van der Bharat working right, because it's nowhere near at its full potential of speed wise, purely because the rails aren't up to it. I've been watching a documentary about that. You know, they spent millions on the train but not on the track. You know, if you're going to get a fast train, you've got to sort the track out. It's like having a racing car but no tracks to race it on. I mean, our trains in this country are capable of going a lot faster than they do, but our track's not up to it. You know, the fastest our track is 125, with the exception of the track that goes out of I can't remember the name of the place, it's gone out of my head, but it's the one that goes down to, you know, down towards the Channel Tunnel and all that lot. I can't think of the name of the station. I want to say it's not Stafford, but it sounds like Stamford, I can't remember. And they've got a line speed of 150 there. Hatsatishmish, yeah, our top speed generally, our fastest lines are 125, but we do have one line that runs from in the southeast, that goes down. I can't remember the name of the station, it's totally gone out of my head. The station is called something international, I can't think what it's called. It sounds like Stafford, but it's not. And they have what they call javelins on that track. They're class 395s javelins. They're the UK's fastest train, and they go up to 150 mile an hour, which I don't know what that is in kilometres, but it's pretty fast. You ain't surviving if you get hit by it, that's for sure. Hey, it's excellent. How are we doing, Hazy? It's excellent. It's windy as hell here at the moment, and I'm hoping you're not getting any very little wind sound. I've got one on the fence outside on the track, and there's one in my car here when I'm sat. What you're listening to me on, it's bang on, perfect, super duper, yeah boy, as they say. It's a yeah mic. That's good. Yeah, I've got one right here. It's just on me. It's magnetically just attached to my car ceiling, and I've got one about 20-30 foot away on fence with my phone that's filming, and it's brilliant. Battery lasts forever, you know, and you put them back in that case and they recharge, they're ready to go again. Superb. It's really windy here today, and I don't think there's much wind sound coming through. I really don't. Hello, Danavaf Suresh. Where's the train? That's a good question, is that? Well, there's one due on the nearest track to us, Should be through in a minute. Hello, Niall Gert, how we doing? Yeah, good idea yours, Hazy, these microphones. Good idea. Because I was like sort of sat in car shouting at phone all the time, whereas now I can just sit in car and talk in a normal voice and you can hear me. Super duper. It's a shame you couldn't see that second bridge, but there's another train just gone over the bridge, but unfortunately you can't see that. That train, there's a wagon gone over the first bridge, but the next bridge along is the East Lancs line, what they call the Farrington Curve. There's a train just gone over that, but there is another train due any second now on the nearest line to the camera, going to Manchester, going to Blackpool North. It's just stopped. It's in the station at the moment. Stopped, but it'll be wheels in a minute. What time are we on? 45, so there'll be some more stuff here. I'll probably stay here till Marco Kosteski. How are we doing? With a big wave from Marco Kosteski. Excellent. I was looking at that wagon on bridge and I thought, oh my god, the stream was frozen, but it's not. That wagon is actually stationary. Hello, Sanger, how are we doing? How's it going, Sanger? I thought, God, I thought the stream's frozen, but that wagon, the red wagon on the bridge, is actually stopped on the bridge. I thought, God, I thought the stream's... Must be a bit of a traffic jam going on that bridge. There it goes, it's on the move now. How's it going, Sanger? What's the weather like up there today, Sanger? Yeah, I'm fine. Fine, thanks. I had a bit of a disaster yesterday afternoon. I walked into Sainsbury's and, God forbid, embarrassing. A combination of embarrassment and severe pain. They have an automatic door. It's one of these Sainsbury's local. And I walked up to the automatic door. Yesterday dinner time we were about 11:15. And I walked in and there's got like a, hello Nick Weston, how are we doing? How are we doing, Nick Weston? Yeah, hello Gig Gaming, how are we doing? Yeah, and I walked into Sainsbury's doorway and they've got these mats in the doorway and I just tripped over one of the mats and went flat on my face. My God, did it hurt my knee, which were already sore. I thought, I don't need this, so I've been really hobbling worse than ever since then. It's so embarrassing. God. One minute raining, next minute sun splitting. Yeah, well that's what it's been like here. Hello Good Gaming, I'm sorry I can't understand what you said, but I hope it's all nice. Yeah, flat on my face, banging, knocked bananas everywhere. I'm fine, Good Gaming, how are you? Bananas all over the shop. My car keys shot down Ireland, went under one at counter, so we had to delve around trying to get my car keys out. Oh yeah, it was a nightmare. Very embarrassing. I'll have to go back in tomorrow. I hope it's not the same staff on. Gig Gaming, where am I living? I'm living in the United Kingdom, England. And I'm currently just outside of Preston, which is in Lancashire. A very windy Preston at the moment. Even though the sun's shining, it's very windy. Excellent, Sanger. That's the way. Shorts are the way. I saw a few yesterday afternoon. The barking squirrel, I like that squirrel. That is one noisy, that squirrel has attitude. Hello RH Radical Plus, how we doing? Fortunately, I can't tell what you're saying, but hello there. Yeah, that's the way, Sanger. Just keep pumping them out. Got a video out Sammy Dawson's bedroom. Hello, Nick Weston. How are we doing? Yes, I'm just outside of Preston on the West Coast Main Line at the moment. Unfortunately, it's a little bit quiet, but there is something due. There's something due on the far track, and it's coming now, and it'll be coming onto your view in a second, and it's a Transpennine. Hello, BO3Y. How are we doing? Excellent, Sanger. That's what you want. Everybody in chat, subscribe to Sanger Grace. She's trying to get her subscribers up. She's got some good stuff on her channel. Hello, boys, boy BO3Y. Hello, I love your style. Thank you very much. Hello, Mark Carter. How we doing? Hello, Louis Myler Butt. How we doing? Louis Malabut. Louis Malabut. Got wasps trying to get in car now. That's it. Subscribe to Sanger Grace. I'm just at Preston at the moment, Mark Carter. I'm pointing in a different direction, and I've moved it onto a more down the track angle rather of a side on angle. You know, because it's pretty windy, so I thought I'd try and alter my perspective a little bit. But to be honest with you, I'm not happy with this fence because the wind keeps making it vibrate, and also when a train goes under the bridge, it seems to vibrate as well, which is a bit of a nuisance. Well, on Tuesday I'm going somewhere different on Tuesday, if the weather lets me, and it's not a good forecast for this week. It's like rain, sun, rain, sun, rain, sun all week. I've got some spots I'm going to go to. I found them on Google Earth. It's just a matter of the weather letting me do it. On Tuesday I'm going to try to go down Cheshire way. None. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can see the wind's vibrating this fence that the camera's on, which is annoying. Yes, like and subscribe to Senga Grace. Let's get her subs up to 50. Then she can live stream. She's going to start live streaming planes because she's lives very near a large airport. So get subscribing to Senga Grace. She's dropped a link in the thing. Hello, Nick Weston. I am in Malaysia but born in the UK. Excellent. And also the barking squirrel. Yeah, she has a squirrel that barks. That you've got to see. There goes. That's a Northern Class 331 and that is going to Blackpool yet again. God only knows why so many trains go to Blackpool. Well, I think it must just be a route, you know, because I can't imagine that many people being interested in Blackpool. Bloody hell. It's hardly the Costa Brava, is it? Wow, it is getting windy. Excellent, yeah. Yeah, it's weird how they'll let you go live from your home, but not from a mobile until you get to 50. I just don't understand the logic behind it. You know, it's a bit weird. I don't get it. I don't understand why they do it. There must be a reasoning behind it, but I don't know why. You know, once you go live, you can go live. You know, it doesn't really matter. You know, you can do the same from either or either. You know, I just don't understand why they have that restriction in place. But there must be a reason for it. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Double tap the screen. Subscribe to each other. Subscribe to Senga Gracie there. Let's get our subscriptions up there. Watcha gang in the Philippines, how we doing? Big shout out to Watcha gang. Big shout out to Senga Grace. Subscribe to a channel. It's a Senga Gracie. Subscribe to a channel. Hello, Lalita Kumari. How we doing? Hello, Aman Kumar Pandit. How we doing? I'm getting good at pronouncing these names. Probably getting it all wrong. Like Aman Kumar Pandit. I think I'd fit in well in India with my pronunciation. And that is going to another one going to Carlisle. There must be closures in Scotland because that's the second one that's only going as far as Carlisle. That particular service usually goes to Glasgow Central. Yeah. Hello, Yuval Chavazelet. Chavazelet. How we doing, Yuval Chavazelet? How's it going? Yeah, there must be some closures in Scotland for whatever reason, maintenance or something, because all the trains going up seem to be terminating at Carlisle. You're welcome, Yuval. You'll be on the news at 10 with all the difficulty correct. I'll be alright in India, me. I think I can get the lingo. I think I can crack it. I'd love to go to India. Hello, Tanvi Suchak. How we doing? I think you've been here before. I recognise that name, Tanvi Suchak. Yuval, shall I? Yeah, let's see something, man. Are you looking opposite way? There's a train just this minute gone through. Yeah, that must be what it is, Senga. There's something going on because everything that's gone up so far is terminated at Carlisle, which is unusual. Hello, Sandra Willoughby. How are we doing? I don't think you're in India. I'm going to guess you're in the States, in America. Am I wrong or am I right? Definitely States. I'll put money on it. Hello, Pride Nixon. When is the next train scheduled? Good question. I don't know. I've got the diagrams in front of me now, and there's nothing in the next couple of minutes. Anyway, that's for sure, but there will be something. 5:05. Let me have a look. Yeah, there's one going to Liverpool Lime Street due through in 1 minute. And then there's a few in the next 5 minutes or so. Got a Liverpool Lime Street due at 17:06. Manchester Airport 17:13. London Euston 17:20. Another Manchester Airport 17:24. Barrow in Furness 17:28. Blackpool North 17:31. Carlisle 17:34. I'm good. My grandfather was an engineer, Sandra Willoughby. Excellent. Are you in the States, Sandra, by any chance? Not being nosy, right? I just get the feeling you're. Yuval Shava, I had a feeling you were going to be a bit of a nuisance. Yeah, Oklahoma. I just got the feeling that you were in the States. I think you've been here before, actually. I think the name rings a bell. Yeah, I knew that Yuval were going to be a pest. You can tell them. You know straight away. I still have them. Striped overalls and hats, excellent. You still have them. Oh, your grandfather's, yeah, I get you. I get where you're coming from. Yeah, been a great job that, especially in the States. And for them trains, good grief, they're huge. Hellfire. He ran in Arkansas. Right, excellent. Hello, Jabba Chanda, how we doing? $200 people watching this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also subscribe to Senga Gracie. She's in the chat. She's trying to get a channel up. You know, subscribers up to 50, then she can go out and live stream the planes and everything. Hello, Peter. How we doing? Hello, Keishaf Walzed. How we doing? Hello, Bentley Loy. How we doing? Hello, C Brown. I'm in jail. Oh, well, fire. Well, I think. Yes, I'm doing fine, Bentley. Trains are not running from Edinburgh, Glasgow today, right? There must be something. Must be. I can hear somebody hurling abuse somewhere. I don't know where it is though. Hope they're not coming in my direction. Sounds like somebody's having a domestic somewhere. I can hear shouting and bawling. Yes, Peter Kruger. I'm in the United Kingdom, near Preston, which is in Lancashire, on the West Coast Main Line. I know it's not a stupid question. I get it asked loads of times, and no, it's not stupid. Yes, the West Coast Main Line, which is one of two main lines that run up the UK. You got the East Coast and the West Coast, and how quiet it is at the moment, you wouldn't believe it, but it is actually the main line, but it's because it's a Sunday. God, who is this shouting? Look, they're not coming in my direction. I can do it out Sunday afternoon loons. I don't think they are. I think it's... Apologies for the noise that's going to come past in a minute. Oh dear. Peter Kruger in South Africa, excellent. Hello, Rabbit Bursters. Hello, I'm in Melbourne, Australia. I'm on the night shift. I'm a train control. Excellent. What a good job. G'day, Rabbit Busters. How we doing? G'day, g'day, g'day. On the night shift and then get home and have a bit of the old amber nectar. What's due next anyway? That group of people have set off back in the opposite direction. Hello, Kat and Gustav. How are we doing? Don't forget, like, subscribe, double tap the screen, subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. and subscribe to Senga Gracie. She's in the chat, and we're trying to get her past 50 subs. Then she could live stream some planes and things that pass over her house. Well, it's glorious here now. Sun's cracking flags. Thank you, Rabbit Busters. The sun is absolutely cracking the flags. Well, no, I've just said that. It's actually nipping behind a cloud, but it's really warm. There's another train coming. In fact, there's two trains coming. One F42. That's an unusual code. That's one F42. It's just a standard northern going to... I think it's been passed. That one. I'm looking at one that's been passed. Oh, 1Y82. What's that? That's a northern. That's come from Windermere. It's going to Manchester Airport. And they'll be coming here any second now. Excellent. Hello, Melia Smith. How are we doing? Excellent. Good. And you? Yes, I'm excellent. Thank you. Cat and Gustav, no trains today. Yes, there's trains. There's one just gone past. And there'll be more to follow, I'm sure. But it is because it's a Sunday. I only came out because the weather got improved and I thought I'm not staying in all day long twiddling my thumbs. And I actually had to go out to collect a couple of parcels from the Amazon locker, which haven't arrived yet, but they're due before 7 PM. So I'm going to collect them and then go home. Probably attack a bottle of Bacardi. Hey Berza, how we doing? Hey man, how's it going? Yes, Berza, okie dokie. Correct. Correct, Rabbit. Yeah, the two lines that branch off to the right are, they go to what they call the East Lancs line, which runs from, obviously, here to, well, it does eventually go to Carlisle, but it goes through Lostock, Bamber Bridge, Pleasanton, Cherry Tree, Mill Hill, Blackburn, through the Ribble Valley, then on to Clitheroe, and then from Clitheroe it goes all the way up to Hellifield. Then it goes on the Settle and Carlisle line, all the way from Hellifield over the Yorkshire Moors to Carlisle. You know what I mean? That's what it does. And during the week there's quite a few trains come out that branch line, but no, it's not narrow gauge, it's full size tracks. Lynn at Petra, full size tracks. Hello, a turkey. How are we doing? And the four tracks here are the nearest to track to the camera is the down slow, and then it's the up slow, then it's the down fast and the up fast. And the line speed on the farthest track of the four is 110. And the next track in it's 95, and the two tracks nearest to the camera have a line speed of 75. quiet here on this lane now. Usually there's lots of joggers and walkers and dog walkers, but they'll probably all be at home having their Sunday dinner now. What's coming next? We've got something coming on the down fast 9S77. It's a Pendolino and it's going from London Euston to only to Preston. This one, far as Preston. That's it. It's coming down the down fast, which will be with us in a couple of minutes. Yeah, the nearest track to me, always they go away from the camera, and the next track they come up towards the camera, and the next track they go away from the camera, and the next track, the fourth track, they come towards the camera, and the branch line they go either way on that. That's it, you've got it, Rabbit. TJ, where is this location? Yeah, this is in the United Kingdom, and I'm just near Preston, which is near Preston, which is in Lancashire, the United Kingdom. I don't know how well you know the United Kingdom, but that's where I am. And I'll be here for another, I don't know, I'll probably stay till 6 o'clock. Oh, we've got a Pendolino coming on there. That's the up fast. We have got a Pendolino coming in the other direction as well. Yeah, they must be doing some maintenance or something. I suppose it's the best day to do it on, when there's less things happening, I suppose, Sunday. Pendolino coming on the down fast line, which is the third track away from the camera, but it's going very slowly. I'm just watching it on the diagrams and it's not making much progress. Right, be maintenance of some sort, Sanger. They're repairing something or upgrading something. I wish you could see the clouds on this view, because we could have a real game, because there's lovely white fluffy clouds all over show at the moment, but you can't see them on camera because of the way the camera's facing. Repairing between Glasgow and Edinburgh, yeah, that makes sense. That explains a few things. Pendolino any second now on the down fast line. I can never understand why they call the line that goes to Scotland the down line, but they do. I'm thinking of it the up line, in my opinion, going to Scotland. There we go, Joe's Trains. Your wish has been granted. I'm not putting the camera on this part of the fence again, because It vibrates when a train comes through. Never known it do that before, so I'm going to have to dual track, single direction, right? Got you, rabbit. Got you. Up slow. Something coming up on the up slow line. 1Y65. That's going to be Blackpool North to Manchester Airport. Yes, it is. I would imagine, Rabbit, you probably look at a screen very similar to the one I'm looking at now, which is just all full of lines and colours and numbers. Another one's just entered their guy. Two actually entered the diagram. IC57, what's that? I've got two coming there. There's 4 trains on the diagram at the moment. Up fast. Up slow. Sorry. 1Y96. Here it is. Hello Tommy, how we doing? Yeah, I'm just outside of Preston at the moment. I've got the camera in a different location pointing slightly in a different way, but I won't be using this again because it tends to vibrate when trains go past, which is a bit annoying. Hello Vikash Kumar Saman, how are we doing? That train was going to Manchester Airport. There's one coming back the other way that's been to Manchester Airport, I think. It's on the down, the up fast. Is it up fast? Yeah, that's the up fast. 1C57, yeah. Yeah, it's going to Blackpool North. I'll be with us in a minute. This weather's looking a bit worrying. A bit cloudy here all of a sudden, so if all of a sudden you see me bail out at high speed, it means it started raining. Don't forget, double tap your screen and subscribe, it doesn't cost nothing. Don't forget to subscribe to Sanger Gracie, it doesn't cost nothing. And everybody subscribe to each other. Still got blackberries here. Loads of blackberries on a bush. Yes. Oh yes. That's something else. If you want a portrait doing, Sanger Gracie is the person, because her pictures are unbelievable. They're brilliant. Her portraits are absolutely brilliant. If you need anything drawing, woof. I've seen them with my own eyes, so I know what, they're really good. Children coming past now, so things might just get noisy for a minute. But I'll whisper into the microphone, then I don't look too silly. You know. I don't know what's due next. Something coming. 1P94. What the hell's that? It's another Pendolino. It looks like it's on the slow line, unusual. It's on the down slow, and it's a Pendolino. Don't know why it's been routed on the down slow, but it has. Excellent. I'll have a look at that channel, Rabbit Busters. Yeah, that thing. I put some of your drawings up on YouTube, then people can, you know, they can see them. There's nothing wrong with a bit of advertising, Rabbit Busters. Nothing wrong with plugging your channel. That's what it's all about. We're all here for the same reason. I just can't understand why the Pendolino is on the slow track, but never mind. Must be a reason for it. Be here in a minute. Chugging past slowly. Well, certainly not going any more than 75 mile an hour because it's not allowed on that track. And I can presume it's only going to Preston or Carlisle at the worst. Let's have a look. Oh, it's going to Blackpool. Is this one Pendolino going to Blackpool? I forgot that they now run Pendolinos into Blackpool every now and then. 2 or 3 a day. Hello, Crimbo. Same location, but just a different direction and angle of camera. I probably won't use this again because it vibrates a lot with wind. As you can see now, it's there's a lot of vibration in fence, unfortunately, so I probably won't do this one again. I'll probably try a different part of fence. Look at it vibrating like hell now. Hello, D Manish, how we doing? Hello, Shorts with Caramel, how we doing? Don't forget, like and subscribe to each other and to this channel. Makes it all worthwhile. And we've got a Pendolino coming on the slow line, which is the nearest to the camera, and it's going to Blackpool. Oh no, it's not a Pendolino. Oh, it's one of the brand new train coming past any second now. It's one of the new 805s, Avanti 805. Hello, Railheart, how we doing? Did you see that? The new Avanti 805 just went through then. I knew it were an 805 without looking because it had 5 carriages. The 805s have 5 carriages and the 807s have 7 carriages. I don't think it's any relevance with the number, it's just the way it's worked out, but I think that's why they're sending the 805s into Blackpool, because of the platform length, you know. They're really nice for them trains, nice looking trains. Hello D Manish, how are we doing? Feel the suction of the trains that go past. Excellent, that's it. Subscribe to each other. Sharing is caring. That's all they tell me anyway. Sharing is caring unless it's a packet of Maltesers. guess. That's a good idea, that rail light. That's what it's about. See you later, D-Manish. I would catch you later. Hello, youth world. Yeah, this is in the United Kingdom, just outside of Preston. The next train due is, I haven't got a clue. I ain't got a clue. Time around now, 5:35. The next one is a Virgin Trains to Carlisle, I think. In a few minutes. Another Virgin Trains and Transpennine Express, Transpennine Express. I'll probably go till 6 o'clock and then call it a do unless it starts raining beforehand. There's 170 people in here, all like and subscribe. Doesn't cost anything, and subscribe to each other. Hello, Rail Rider Mark. How are we doing? A bit gloomy here again. A little bit gloomy. Next train is apparently, oh, there's one coming now. It is a 9M47, so that's a Virgin Atlantic Avanti. Going to London, Euston. Coming past any moment now. Here it comes, and this is a Pendolino going to London Euston. Avanti West Coast, class 390. We'll get there, Senga, that's for sure. Don't forget, subscribe to Senga. Doesn't cost anything, but it makes a difference. Subscribe to Senga Gracie's channel. Yeah, sometimes YouTube does that. It gives a few, then takes them back, and then gives you them back again. It's like a verification thing. If you get a lot of, I don't know, but sometimes your chances are they'll come back and them Senga, because it does that. If you get a few in a lump, quick succession, and then the YouTube does like a verification thing on them, you know, to make sure they're not, you know, fake accounts or anything. felt a spot of rain then, but the actual sun's come out. Yeah, I'm trying my best here, Senga. It'll be alright, it'll all work out, that's for sure. Something else coming. 1S78. What the hell is that? Another Pendolino. And that's going to Carlisle, that one. Another Pendolino on its way. If you're a fan of Pendolinos, you're getting a treat today. Seems to be nothing but Pendolinos. 1S78 going to Carlisle. There's also a 1N62 going to Blackpool North coming. Hello, Marcin Jari, how are we doing? The sun is back out. For how long, I do not know. I wish you or something. I wish you, I never spotted that, Senga. There's lots of birds around here, really, like a little feather, right? Well, there's a big tree to my left, you can't see it on camera, but there's a huge, well, it's not a huge tree, but it's a tree, and it's full of red berries, so I would imagine that it's quite a popular place for birds. It's got these loads of little red berries on it. Don't know what they are. When the beds die, they turn into wishes. Alright. When the beds die. Marcin Jari, yeah, there's a train. There's one, in fact there's going to be one literally within the minute, because I can see it approaching, and it is an Avanti West Coast Class 390 Pendolino. It's approaching right now. I wish you could. It's a shame you can't see the sparks, but a lot of them go past the spark on the pantograph, but it doesn't show up on camera. Loads of little sparks coming off pantograph on the roof, but you can't see it on camera. That one was sparking like hell. Next train coming is 9S80. And you guessed it, it's another Pendolino. Bloody hell, getting a lot of Pendos through here today. That one that's just gone past is going to Carlisle. This next one is going to Preston. I think it's because the tracks are closed north of Carlisle. Like a little ball of fluff, you blow them and make a wish. Alright, now, next time I see one, Senga, I'll have a go. Andres Higuera, what am I watching? Well, what does it look like, Andres? Andres? It's the West Coast main line. Oh my god, I felt some of them on then. The rain. Hello, Marcin Jari. You already, oh yeah. Yeah, you've already been here. Line 16, that's going to Manchester Airport at Blackpool North. Hello, school teacher, how are we doing? Yeah, it's a different location, slightly different, not much. I've just changed the camera direction and the angle and everything. You know, pointing down the other way. You know. Oh my god, location changed. Oh my god, location changed. Oh my god, location changed. Yeah. Every 5 minutes. Yeah. Surprised it doesn't block the sun out when them Emirates planes come over. Because they are huge. Yeah, I can imagine. They're massive. I can well imagine the size of them. Hello, Emma Rakwib. How are we doing? Had the RAF fly over yesterday. Excellent. Yeah, I had a jet plane, sort of some military plane, shot over here earlier on. I don't know what it were. I couldn't see it, but I heard it. Hello, fried chicken. How we doing? Welcome back, fried chicken. It won't be long before I'm calling it a do. I've been here for the last hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, watch planes and plane name that cloud. There's plenty of clouds here now to name. It's very windy. Hello, Becky. How are we doing? Well, there's plenty of people watching. All subscribe and like, and it doesn't cost anything, but it makes it worthwhile if you subscribe and like and subscribe to each other. 232 people. Hello, Leslie Gale. How are we doing? Greetings from Scotland. Yes, bonnie Scotland. Don't forget to hit that link and subscribe. Let's get Singer above the old 50 mark. Hello, Trains for Eva. How are we doing? Hello, Georgina Divine. What line is it? Yes, it's the West Coast Main Line at near Preston. Somebody mentioned Cumbria. Hello, Cumbria. I missed that. Hello, Georgina Divine. You're in in Cumbria. Excellent. Yeah, it's the West Coast Main Line, just outside of Preston. Yeah, Avanti West Coast. Yeah, we've had plenty of them come through today because there's maintenance going on up Scotland, so we seem to have an abundance of them down here, running between Carlisle and London. Yes, Avanti West Coast. No, we don't get class 350. Very rarely. I won't say we don't, but I'm not sure if TransPennine send the odd one through every now and then. A three, I think it's a 350. I'm not 100% sure, but every now and then an odd one comes through. I'm sure the 350s from in TransPennine livery, but it's not often. We used to get them all the time. If I'm on the right train, if I'm thinking of the right thing, the 350. There used to be TransPennine used to come through all the time, but when they went to the 397 and the 802s and all that lot, the 350 just seemed to disappear. You know. What's coming now? We've got something coming on the slow line. It's on the diagram, but I can't see it. Oh, it's at the station, so it's there'll be someone going to Blackpool, and we've got someone else coming on the slow line, so they'll be both going to Blackpool, I'm sure. 1 and 6-2. Blackpool North. And 1 S81. TransPennine going to... Oh no, it's not going to Scotland as it normally is. Carlisle. Yes, Sanger, I watched a video actually this morning, the Northern Lights, and it was filmed across Loch Lomond. and it was a good video. That were on YouTube this morning. Northern Lights, and they'd filmed it across, looking across Loch Lomond. Hello, Trains Forever. You're from Leeds. Excellent. That's a busy station, is Leeds Station. I've been there a couple of times, and that's very busy. A busy old station is Leeds. I've only ever seen Northern Lights once in my life, and it was years ago. It was about in the early 90s, and me and my mate were driving over at Moors, not far from here, in dead of night, and you could just see it all across the sky like coloured sand dropping out the sky. It was weird. We didn't know what it were at the time. We thought this was it. The world was coming to an end. Hello, S.A.M. Sam, maybe? How are we doing? What's coming now? We've got something coming up the fast line. Sorry, down fast, and it's a 1M90, so that's definitely going to be an Avanti West Coast for all those. Oh no, it's not, it's Transpennine. I tell a lie. It's approaching. Yeah, I wish I lived near a railway track. I'd have a load of cameras rigged up, all angles. It's a Transpennine. I don't know what class it is. It's either going to be a 397 or an 8. Oh, it's a 397. Yeah, I'm not going to use this piece of fence again. It's the first time I've attached my camera to this fence here, and it's windy, and like you say, the camera shakes a bit when a train goes past. And it doesn't normally. I usually put the camera further along the fence, and I don't get any shakes. But today I seem to be getting a lot of shakes because of when the trains go past. It's either trains at wind that's doing, because it is very windy today, even though you can't hear the wind because I've got a little microphone with one of them woolly things on, so it knocks out the wind. Plus I've got noise reduction turned on as well. Don't forget, like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, but it makes it worthwhile. See, it's shaking now. It just shook the ending camera, and no real reason for it other than wind. Something coming on the down fast 1S821. That's going to be another Transpennine. It is. So the wind's picking up again. Hello, Naz Jaginyan, how are we doing? You want to donate 500, but I can't. 500 what? That'd be great, that, yeah. A super chat of £500. Oh, yeah. Get yourself a brew, yeah. I'll be able to get a lot of brews for £500. I have had some super chats, not today. I haven't had any super chats today. I had 3 the other day. And there he goes. Transpennine Class 397. Hello, Jose Ferrofinado. Jose Ferrofinado. You like the In-Situ 125? Yeah, they're becoming few and far between now in this country. Yeah, I'll call you Josie, correct. Hello, Naz, again. Naz Jagian. Yeah, no, it was 397. But the In-Situ 125 is definitely getting thin on the ground in this country. I think GWR still have a couple, and I think EMR might have another one or two. There's one that runs around as a departmental testing train, and the Midland Pullman is also. Yeah, so do our trains for Eva. I've got train, whatever it's called, Train Sim World 5. Yep, that's exactly what I've got, Train Sim World 5. I've got exactly the same thing. And I've ordered Train Sim World 6 that doesn't come out until end of September, but I've pre-ordered it. Yes, PlayStation 5. And I've got every single UK route and locomotive at the moment. Everyone. I haven't got any foreign ones, all I get is the UK ones. You know, there's no point in getting ones that I don't understand, I don't know. I just get, as soon as a new UK route or locomotive comes out, I snap it up. Or I don't snap them up straight away because sometimes they reduce price. So, but yeah, I play on PlayStation 5. If you look on my channel, you'll see there's quite a few live streams off the PlayStation 5. There's a guy who comes in my chat called Train Spotter Harley. He does liveries, you see. So you'll notice on my channel, on the live section, you'll see a Class 66 and I think it's a HST, and they're done out in my RB Rail logo that he's done for me. Well, very good they do. Hello, Nirai Sony, how are we doing? He's really good at it, doing the old liveries. Hello, Venkatesh, Venki, how are we doing? Hello, Azif McIntyre, how are we doing? Azel is it Azel or Azif? Azel McIntyre, I think it is. Hello, Rob Fair. Casey Jones coming down the track. I somehow don't think so. But you never know your luck. Hello, Yo Gambe. How we doing? I can't tell what you're saying, I'm afraid. Yeah, I've never tried the ice train. Like I say, I only use... Hello, Top God, we've only just been talking about you, Harley. And you pop up. I've just been telling somebody in chat about your making train liveries and all that lot. And you pop up straight away soon, haven't you? Yeah, Yeah, it looks very good, that. What is it, an 801, 802? I've just been telling somebody in chat, I forgot who it were, Trains Forever, that you do livery, you know, that about your liveries you did for me. 801, that was it. Oh yeah, I can't wait to get that one out. Get that one rocking and rolling. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and also subscribe to Train Spotter Riley, who's in the chat. He does train videos that are on that line, that branch line, the East Lancs line that you can see in the camera image leading to right. He does videos on that line, good videos. So it's well worth a look and a subscribe. Hello, Ragav, how are we doing? I can't tell what you're saying, but hello there. 198 in here, so all like and subscribe, and also subscribe to Train Spotter Riley. Hello, E99Z5876, how we doing? Hello, Ragav. I still can't tell what you're saying, but hello there. Correct, Trains for Eva. There's another 390 for you. I've never known a day like this with so many 390s. Well, we know why the reasoning is, because of the closure up Scotland, but I thought it was going to start raining, but it's right weird. You can't see it here, but I'm looking straight ahead and there's like holes in the cloud with like funnels of sun poking through. Yeah, go on, where is it? Pin what? Put message in again, Harley. It's shot off my screen. Yeah, don't forget, sub to Senga Grace as well. She's trying to get to 50 subs, then she can send us some aeroplane live streams. You know. Yes, yeah, just put your message in, Harley, and I'll pin it. 200 people watching, so subscribe to each other. Everybody subscribe to everybody else. Sharing is caring. And the wind's getting up. How's my battery doing? It's not so bad yet. There's the link to Senga Gracie. Hit that link and subscribe. And then she can bring us some good footage of the aeroplanes and other things as well. Hello, Muntazalam, how are you doing? You're getting a bit of a whistle in the wind now. There you go, I've just pinned it, Harley. That's it, don't forget to subscribe back to Senga Gracie. She needs to get up to 50, then she can live stream the aeroplanes and what have you. what's due next. Very quiet at the moment. Nothing on the diagrams yet. Hello Mukesh Joshi, how are we doing? Excellent. That's good, Mukesh. I'm glad to hear it. I won't be here much longer because it's getting very quiet, and probably about another 10 minutes with the battery then. I have a power pack, but it's not worth putting it on at this time of night. Yes, I'm fine, thanks, Mukesh. Fine. It's not the best days as Sunday really for activity, but you know how it is. Yeah, if you take a look at Harley's page, if you take a look on, if you go on the live streams on my page, you'll see some of Harley's handiwork at the old liveries. I've done some streams off the PlayStation 5 and you'll see a HST in the RB Rail livery and also a CAS 66 in the RB Rail livery. And it's currently working on an 801 for me. One day I will have a do at doing one myself, but it just looks so confusing, you know what I mean? Some people, yeah. Don't forget, sub to Singer Gracie, she does portraits and they are excellent. I've seen them with my own eyes, they are superb. Portraits and pictures and paintings and stuff, they are unbelievable. Unbelievable. That will be finished tonight, the 801. Excellent, Harley. You finish it tonight, it'll probably take me a week to find it, like as per usual. It's a shame you couldn't just subscribe to one person, you know, the on the PlayStation, and then all their stuff's there, so you can just go into it, if you know what I mean, rather than you have to rummage through the listings. Wind's getting up here again. I'm in the Amazon. I'm waiting for 2 parcels to be dropped off at the Amazon locker. And they've dropped one off, but not the other. You think they'd just do them both together, wouldn't you? You know, instead of 2 vans, 2 trips, you know, I just think, what's the point in that? I think that's in train. Yeah, I will do. Because I've got to wait 3 weeks for that train since 6. I've ordered it, I've paid for it, and I get it 5 days early. If you pre-order, you get it 5 days early. So we'll see what all that's about. I just hope everything else you've already got still works with it, which I'm pretty sure it will, won't it? You know what I mean? I'd be really annoyed if it didn't. Train's free, but I'm making a livery right now. Pink Tiger. 200 kilometers per hour. What's that in English, in miles per hour? Anybody who's got a calculator on them? 200 kph. Oh, hang on, I can tell you what 200 kph is. 200 kilometers an hour is 123 miles per hour. Yeah, so do ours, Big Tiger. It's nothing that it's nothing abnormal, is that? 200 kmph. I'm just looking on my speedo. I can see what 200 kilometres per hour is. 123 miles an hour. Train Builder 448, still the same YouTuber. Good news. Excellent. How are we doing, Train Builder? I was kidding. More like had that speed. Mukesh Joshi, how are we doing? I'm seeing from India. Yeah, so there's lots of people. There's over 200 people watching this at the moment. Yeah, I will do. When I get home, I will add it in. I can't do it here from where I am because I can't do it while I'm here because I've got one gadget doing one thing and one gadget doing another here. Big Tiger, I'm from the luxurious side of India. Excellent. Just brought class 47 Derby work for my layout to DCC fitted. Excellent. I used to love that when I used to get a new Engage. I've got loads of Engage stuff and I used to love it that when I got a new one. I remember I got the Coreless Class 70 in Engage. That was excellent. It's pretty expensive and all. Thank you, Mukesh Joshi. Senga's way up in Bonnie, Scotland. Keep having to look over to look at my battery display on the thing that's filming. When it goes red, yeah, they always put them on. I look on Rail Advent every day. I get an email off them every morning, Rail Advent, telling me what's happening for the day. And see you later, Mukesh. Catch you later. And they always say steam this, steam that, and then half the time it's alright, I'm getting you now, Ollie. I'm getting mixed up. I was thinking you're on about a real steam. Ah, yeah. Excellent. In my livery. Oh, that would be complicated, that, Ollie. Be intrigued to see how that one pans out. Oh yeah, I mean, no doubt about it, Train Builder. I'd prefer DCC, no doubt about it. It's just more complex to set up, but if I did another layout, it would definitely be DCC, without a doubt. Dale's one on Tuesday, Fell's one on Wednesday. Excellent. You got the Harry Potter train. That's nearer you, is that, Senga? The Harry Potter train? Up, I forgot what it's called, that track now. What is it called? Where does it go? Forgot the track where it goes. The Harry Potter train. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Black 5, but I just can't think. I can't remember the name of the track that it goes from. Oh yeah, there always is. I mean, India railways is a big thing in India, without a doubt. Vishal Bambin. Oof, I'll try this one again. Vishal Bambania. How are we doing? Yeah, correct. Big Tiger. Most of my followers are Indian because I know that India and railways is a big thing. And I love watching Indian railways on YouTube. I watch hours of it and hours of it. It fascinates me. It does how how it all runs. You know what I mean? It looks haphazard, but it all works. It's amazing. Especially these people who are carrying these silver cans around with all food into office blocks and all that, and that just amazes me. You know what I mean? Got like Uber Eats, but via railways. Anyway, people, it's starting to spit here, I'm afraid. Oh dear, and it is starting to spit. That's 57. Yeah, I had a 57. Oh no, mine were a 56 actually. I had a 56 and that were an engage. It were never a good run of that for some reason, I don't know why. Eric Fabulous and Dempster, see how we doing? How's it going, Eric? Five minutes, I'm going to have to knock it on the head because it's starting to spit. Hello, Trains Forever, how are we doing? Yeah, that's it, Sanger, yeah. You don't have to sit outside like some people do. Like me. Granted, I am sat in my car, so it's not that bad. I keep feeling raindrops, but I don't know if I'm imagining it. Here comes another Pendolino. Yeah, it is going past very slow, that, for some reason. Don't know why. Anyway, people, I'm afraid I'm going to have to call it a do because it's starting to spit. Spit's a bit heavier. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget, everybody subscribe to Sanger and Train Spotter Harley. And I'll catch you all on the next one, which will be sometime tomorrow, weather permitting. Thanks for the subscriptions and the likes and everything. But it is starting to spit here, and I don't want it going on my microphone, or else it won't do it any good. Thanks a lot, everybody. See you all later. See you on the next one tomorrow. Bye.